All right, hi, my name is Jonathan Meyer, and I'm known on air as John Carson on Light 98.7, and basically I work Saturday nights. I do the flashback Saturday night on Light 98.7, and a lot of the time I'm in the building by myself, especially after 8 o'clock, so it's really weird. It's a cool thing. I like being alone and being able to do the request show, but some really strange things I have noticed have happened. The first thing that I've really noticed, first off, nothing has ever felt threatening at all. One time sitting in the studio, the way the studio is situated, I was looking online at some stuff. I think I was researching a song for a talkback, and I was talking and I was looking into the monitor in the studio, and it seemed like there was like a shadow that kind of went by, and I thought somebody was in the hallway outside the studio, and so I opened up the studio door and I looked out in the hallway to see who was here. Didn't see anything. Called out, "Hey, who's here? Just give me a heads up." And didn't hear anything, so I walked around the building. I did a lap around and couldn't find it where anybody had been here. Looked out in the parking lot, nobody was. I was the only car here, so I just was dumbfounded by that. There's been other times though I've heard the jingling of keys down the hallway. Down near where the traffic department would be located, so I would think maybe Dave Wheeler's here or somebody, one of the office workers that had come in to get some work done late on a Saturday night. I go to investigate and say hi. No, nobody's here. So it kind of freaks you out a little bit, but you just you don't know what to attribute it to. There's been other times where I've smelt either cigarette smoke, and cigarette smoke bothers me, so I just I go to investigate, who's outside smoking or something. Nobody's here. Is anybody in the building maybe that smoked, that had their coat on or their clothes or something? Nothing at all. On a couple of occasions I have smelt perfume, kind of just like a musty type of musty sweet. I don't know how else to describe it. I don't know anybody that wears it. I don't know. I don't know what to attribute it to. It doesn't smell anything like my deodorant, or if I am in here on a rare occasion where if I'm out somewhere and there's aftershave or something like that. I don't know. I can't identify the smell of it. And I swear to God, there's been a couple times where I've seen somebody in the sales office, not that I would be able to make out who they were, but I swear to God, there's somebody in there. There was one time where I was in the studio doing the show, and I had the studio door open, and I thought I heard like an argument going on down the hall, and so I peeked my head out, and I didn't see anybody that was there, and so it just sounded like it wasn't anything that you could intelligently understand. It was more just muffled. I don't even know how to explain it. It just sounded like something was angry at something. It didn't even sound like two people. It just sounded like one person just throwing a fit or something. I don't know how to even explain that. One day I went into the Frog studio, turned everything down, and it was like a few minutes later I heard what sounded like somebody was going through a book, just like pages turning or whatnot. At least that's what I thought it sounded like. It was almost like in each studio we have these traffic books for like weather sponsorships or new sponsorships. And it almost seems like somebody was like turning the pages of those. That was the only thing that I could think of. I don't know if it was the air. Trying to explain. I don't know if the air conditioning went on and something made a noise, but it definitely sounded like the only way I could try to debunk it was flip the pages in my own studio, and that's what it sounded like. So that was pretty cool too.